kitchen. Welcome aboard. This is a nice cold carrot I'm having on a Saturday, and I'm listening to some nice music. You understand? I'm not letting Corona keep me back. I can't go out and party. I can't go out and hang out. I will hang out in my kitchen, enjoying my carrot. Anyway, before I forget to tell you what I want to do, let me tell you what I'm about to do. Right? I'm going to be making coconut bake today, and this is going to be the best coconut bake recipe you would ever be looking for on YouTube. So here we go with the ingredients. The first thing is a coconut. In order to know if this coconut is a good coconut, you have to give it a shake. Put it by your ears and shake it. When you go to the grocery store, you climb up on the coconut tree and you pick a coconut and you husk it. If it has no gushing sound in it, throw it away. Get another one, because it will not be a good coconut. So this is how the coconut looks like, right? And this is one coconut. For this recipe, God, I love this music. Hey! For this recipe, I'm going to be using some lard. 2 tablespoons of lard, 2 tablespoons of butter, and they all softened. 2 tablespoons baking powder, right? 1 teaspoon of brown sugar and some yeast. 1 teaspoon of yeast. Did I miss out anything? Alright, I don't think so. Alright, and this is flour here. All-purpose flour. I'm using 4 cups of flour. So, the first thing I do is to get this coconut and then open up. You take a knife, okay? After you crack it like this, you take a knife and you have to be careful, because if you're not versatile in doing this, you could cut your hand. Right? And open up the coconut. Okay, so this is how the coconut look like. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it up into small cubes like. You can do it with a sharp knife. And you just cut it up in cubes. And so you make sure that your coconut is cut up in little cubes. If you want, you could grate this on a grater. In a long time they used to grate it on a grater. Or if now, you could put it in a food processor. Any sort of blending device, okay? So now you wash it out. Put it in a strainer and wash it out. And just put them in this little processor. And what I'm going to add to this is I'll put about a cup. It all depends, of warm water. Put a cup of warm water. Now you don't want the water piping hot. You want the water like, you know, when you're going to bathe a baby. You know, you mix that water nice for that baby. That is the temperature you want this water. Right? And blend it away. So this is how the coconut looks like. And you see all that coconut milk. That is the water that I added in the Ninja. Right? You want to make sure that this is real fine. So I have it blended. I had it blending for 1 minute. 1 minute. You see, like if you end up encountering any husk or any dark part like this, you just take it out. You make a search, okay? You have to make a search. Now, with the flour now, I'm going to sift this flour. I tell you it's 4 cups of flour. You sift it. Alright, so you want to sift this flour. You see them lumps on them? You don't want them lumps in there. So now I'm going to sift the baking powder. Great job. Put that aside. And I'm going to add the butter. The butter is softened and nice. And the lard. As I said, you could use butter if you want by itself, or you could use lard. And you take your fingers and you just combine them together. Incorporate the flour with the lard and the butter. This is coconut bake, guys, coming from Andrea's Trinidad's kitchen. As I said, it's the best part of my home. And you know, you're not going out there and buy, you're not going to look to buy no coconut bake from no Caribbean shop in this COVID-19 era. Right? You want to make your own coconut bake. And I'm here to show you how to make it. So you're going to combine this until it feels real crummy in your hand. I didn't include the salt, but I'm going to be using half a teaspoon of salt. Keep on combining. Then I'm going to put in the sugar and the yeast. And you combine it together. Now it all depends on how much coconut you want to use, okay? It all depends on how much coconut you want to use. But I'm going to show you how much I'm using here. Okay, I'm going to use 1 cup of coconut for my recipe. Or if you want, you could put more. You could put more. Actually, I'm going to put a little more. Right, so it's about 1, let me put a little more, 1.5 cup of coconut. Right, you combine it together. And while you're doing this, you will check to see, while you're feeling this flour out, it will tell you how much in that milk you need. Right, you don't need to put water in this, okay guys? You want to put the coconut milk in it. I'm going to use all of this coconut. You know, sometimes your mind is changed when you're in the kitchen. Your mind do change when you're in the kitchen. So I've used the whole coconut, 1 coconut. Right, this could be a really nice coconut bake. And the coconut milk, this is about 1/3 cup. And you keep mixing. Coconut bake, guys. If it's the first time you looking at my channel, welcome aboard Andrea's Trinidad's Kitchen, where Andrea bring you loads of good cooking, good baking, good tasty drinks from my kitchen. Now you can't play mass and freight powder in Andrea's kitchen. So you need your dough until it looks like that. Right? You don't need to put no flour or any additional anything on that dough. All you need to do is to cover it with a clean cloth and let it rest or sit here for like about 30 minutes. So in the meantime, while that's sitting there, I'm going to drink my Caribbean and I'll be back. And so this flour has been resting for like half an hour. Not too soft, not hard. See? See how it bounces back? It bounces back. Coconut bake. So what I'm going to do now, I have the oven setting at 350. So it's heating up right now. And I'm going to butter this dish. Right? You take your finger, you get all the sides. And I like baking my coconut bake in a long baking pan. It all depends on how much bake you're making, okay? But you take the bake, rest it in the middle there. And you take your knuckles and you press it out into the desired shape and size. Now you don't want it out, you don't want it too thin, but you want to get the ends You want to make sure the ends are pressed down. Yeah, so you press it down real nicely. And I'm going to cover this. And I'm going to let it sit for about 15 minutes again. Okay? And I'll be back. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, and most people in Trinidad, they do, they take a fork and they just make some prints. I guess this is just to design the coconut bake. And it have another reason why you do this also, so that it don't over swell. The air comes out, okay? That's it, guys. My coconut bake before it goes into the oven. So I'm going to stick it into the oven because the temperature is 350 degrees. And I'm going to let it bake until it's golden brown, probably about 25 minutes. I'll be back with the finished product. See you in a little bit. Okay. Look at that bake. The whole kitchen smelling. Oh, I wish you guys could be in my kitchen right now to see how this bake come out. Look at that bake. Bouncy and nice. Right? It's still kind of hot. So, let me show you. Oh, I don't want to break up that bake now. I really don't want to break up that bake. Take your time and do it. Woo! This is the, oh my goodness, look how nice this is. Look at that golden color it has in the bottom and the top. You see, and it's still soft and nice. So, and I have some water boiling. I'm going to make some tea. So let me cut into this bake because I like to eat my bake hot. Okay? So I'm going to cut into this bake. Hot still, right? Cut into that bake. Look at that bake. Look. Really nice. Ooh. Ah, this thing smells good. Look at the inside, right? Cooked thoroughly. Baked so nicely. Alright, let me cut out a few slices. Because everybody's waiting for coconut bake. Guys, if it's the first time looking at my channel, I'm making coconut bake from scratch. You understand? And I want you to like and comment. And also subscribe to my channel. Alright, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified with loads of new video. Look at that. Oh, it's hot, you know, but look how bouncy it is. Look how bouncy it is. Now I'm gonna pour some hot water here and make me a nice cup of tea. Right? And I'm using ginger. Drop that inside here. You understand? And let me tell you how you're eating this. Now you can eat this with saltfish bulgur or smoked herring, eggs, anything, zabuka, anything you want, butter. But I'm going to be using butter today. Butter and cheese, okay? God, this bake smells so good. Oh, this is how you do it. You take a butter knife and you take out some butter. Ooh, this thing smells good. Put a little butter on it. You understand? And then you put some cheese. Put a couple slices of cheese. So this is how you eat in your coconut bake. Right? I like to see that cheese melt in that bake. Look at that. You see, folks? This is coconut bake with some cheese. And I'm going to have a nice cup of ginger tea. Right? Herbal tea. So guys, thank you for viewing. Right? Let me know what other video you would like me to make from the Caribbean, especially from Trinidad. And Andrea, your girl, is going to deliver. So see you again with another great video. This is your girl Andrea saying good night for now. And be safe during COVID-19. Bye.